I am a seller. We're at a listing appointment.
Oh, this is way better.
And so I say, this has been really great so far. I like the presentation, but we're meeting with a couple of agents. We've been talking to a few, and I guess the one place I'm a little confused is how is your marketing plan actually different from other teams? I feel like we've heard a lot of the same stuff.
That completely makes sense. And I can't tell you how many times I've sat in this seat and heard exactly that, where everything kind of meshes together and seems like everybody does the same stuff.
Yeah.
And to be completely honest with you, there's not an awful lot of secret sauce involved in marketing and displaying a property, right? But what ultimately comes down to is the results that it gets. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're looking for.
Right, because I could have the most beautiful looking marketing plan, but if I get terrible results, I kind of failed you. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so oddly enough, we hear this so often. Swipe, swipe. I actually have a couple slides here in my presentation that go over what I have found to be the most two important things when it comes to the reason you would hire me versus any of them. Now, the first of which is how long it takes us to get an offer accepted. We call it days on market. Are you familiar with that term?
A little bit, yeah.
Perfect. So you can see here, cool little slide deck. When you list with me, we are going to be getting the offers accepted in 14 days. Compared to any of them, they're taking 27 days on average.
It's a big difference.
Would you see a benefit of listing with me just on that alone?
Yeah, I could see that.
Beautiful. Now where the rubber really meets the road, slide. This is where I make you money, right? Which is the only reason you're selling the house so that you can move out to Arizona, right? Now, when you list with me and the Whissel team, we're getting 103% on average of our list price. When you list with them, they're at 101. Now, 2% on $1 million home, I'm not great at math, but that's a lot more money than 101%.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah.
So with our marketing and the way that it works and the strategic way we go about it, we earn you more money in less time. Does that make you more confident with listing with me?
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful. Just sign here.
All right, you got this.
Try not to press no buttons this time. Yeah.
All right, so I'm a seller. We're at a listing appointment. And I say, Koby, this is great. Like, this has been a really good presentation. Loving it so far. My one question I have is, we've been talking to a couple agents and, how is your marketing different? We kind of feel like we're hearing the same thing. So what is it about your marketing plan that's different from other teams?
Okay, great. I'm glad to hear that you are, trying to find the best person for you in your situation. Tell me this, are you trying to sell for the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time, or do you have some sort of other kind of accomplishment you're trying to achieve?
Yeah, no, that you hit it on the head. We most money, we want this done quick. We want it to be easy. Money and time are important to us.
Okay, great. And then do you have any questions about our 7-day listing launch that I just went over with you? You see how we put a lot of time into pre-marketing, making sure we have the best video, best photography. We got the virtual, showings and all that stuff. Do you have any questions about that?
No, that part looks good. I mean, I think some other teams also have professional photography and stuff. So we're just trying to find what's the main differences. What is different about Whissel versus another big team who also has resources?
Oh, okay. Great question. I think ultimately we put our money where our mouth is. You can look at our data to support that, yes, we do sell for the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. And ultimately, we want to make sure that you feel good about it. We're going to make sure we find, cross-qualify our finance buyers, and we're going to do everything that we can to find, buyers from all different pools. So we're going to look into sending out mailers. We're going to do a mega open house if that's something you're open to. And then we're going to pull in some buyers also online as well, because, a lot of people are shopping online nowadays. It's so easy to click a button, have something in the next couple of days. So as you can see, if we can get all these buyers from different pools, the more buyers that see your home, can you naturally expect that there's going to be more offers?
Definitely, I could see that.
Okay, and then when there's more offers, can you expect that we can drive that, the price up and get more money for for your property?
I like the sound of that, yeah.
Okay, well then let's sign right here.
Nice. Love it.
Koby just missed the close. I could feel Koby struggling a little bit with like, I could almost hear it in your head, like, I just went over the microding plan, so how do I kind of, take this? Mike, I felt like it almost felt like a promise to me with the data that you were giving, which made me just a little nervous. But the fact that you have that data memorized is really powerful. So just because of the clear direction that you had with that, I'm going Mike.
Yeah, I always like how Mike separates himself as doing them, and then this is me, right? So it's one of these things where it puts him in a power position, and then also how he was really just diving into what her needs were. Wasn't really trying to go too much into like, hey, we're gonna do this and this and this on this day and this day. More so of like, what's important to you? Is it the days on market? Is it the price? Yes, okay. I'm glad that you asked me that. This is how much we sell for. This is how much they sell for. This is how many days we're on the market. This is how many days they're on the market. And then went right into the close. Koby, I mean, you always do a killer job and stuff like that. I just think that really when it came down to this one, I'm going to give it to Mike because he did hit the time mark. He got the close. But also it was just a more clear picture. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sorry. Love you both.
Koby, most people would not have landed that plane. You had, like, I think she called it out. There was like a 15, 20-second period in there. It was like, we just kind of talked about that. Now what? And I think most of us would have got nervous in that and kind of spiraled. The fact that you were able to land it and still even end up going for a close like 5 seconds late, whatever, super impressive. Mike, I think you got 5 embedded commands to list with me. It might have been 5. I was trying to count. Super impressive. Always precise, Mike. Mike got that.